Good on 94.1 WHRP. T-Mill with T-Mill in the morning. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we're changing it up. T-Mill with T-Mill in the morning.
You know what? I know this is your favorite day.
Yeah. Monday. How did your mic get on? Cut off your mic.
I know this is your favorite day.
Security. They told me they changed the locks.
You threw me off. I was like, what?
Oh.
I still got the code to get in the building.
Oh, man.
Bubba.
You got secret locks.
What Wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
T-Mill in the morning.
Yeah, I'm brokering us a new deal.
Us.
Yeah, see, you're going to go to middays, and I'm going to take over the mornings.
Does Kevin know?
He going to go to evenings, and the Big Ant going to go overnight. Night flight overnight.
Oh, man, let the jokes begin. Yes, we're not going to change the jingle just yet, T-Mill, but you're funny.
Kelvin, we need a remix.
Hey, you real funny.
It works.
I mean, I was like listening to you. I'm like, what the heck did he just say?
Hey. Well, see, I thought you had won the lottery. You know, we hadn't seen you in a couple days.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because T-Mill, you ever hear about people who have dreams about the lottery and then they win?
Oh.
This happened to me this morning. I never in my lifetime, and I've been around a long time, have I dreamt winning the lottery. Now, I'm not saying that I dreamt winning the lottery, but what I saw was just like I woke up out of a really deep sleep and I saw this big lighting board. The board had all these numbers.
Was your name in lights?
No, but it said Mega Millions.
Oh.
And I was like 10 answers away from whatever was happening. I could see it in color.
Sounds exciting.
And I was shooting at it, it was like a video game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I was down to 2. I needed 2 more numbers.
Uh-oh.
And my alarm went off. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I do know that the Powerball is up to $975 million. No one won Easter weekend, and they will be drawing today.
Ooh,
so, that said.
Where are you going to be when they draw them numbers?
I mean, but you know how people say when they dream about the lottery, they usually dream numbers. I didn't dream any numbers, but I could see that I was about to win.
Hey, you might be close now.
I might be close. It was all a dream.
Got to cut that alarm clock off first and make sure that don't go off and mess up your plans.
Look at here. So, yeah, today, for those of you who are into going across state line, you can get a chance to win a lump sum of $471 million. That'll be your takeaway if you win. Now, there were a few winners. We had Illinois, Louisiana, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Those people actually pulled the 5 numbers, so they won $1 million. I'm good with that.
Hey, ain't nobody's complaining if they win $1 million.
Because I can flip that into something.
Oh, okay. Got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it.
Nice.
So, yeah. But nonetheless, I think I'm going to play after that dream.
Hey, well, congratulations, and congratulations on our new show, Tony with T-Mill in the morning.
Yeah, it's a new show.
Hey, you can listen to WHRP while you're on the JOB. Weekdays from 10 to 2 p.m. Check out Kevin Williams, the Nighthawk, on the Midday Vibe and stream live. Go to WHRPFM.com and click on the purple Listen Live button.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Well,
Black in the day before both Claudette Colvin and Rosa Parks, there was Irene Morgan Kirkcaldy. In 1944, Miss Morgan Kirkcaldy was arrested after she refused to give up her bus seat to a white passenger in Virginia. She was convicted in the county circuit court, and it was appealed, the decision to the Supreme Court, and later the Supreme Court, of course, they did a little something. The NAACP civil rights lawyer Thurgood Marshall helped and represented Irene Morgan Kirkcaldy, and the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Miss Morgan Kirkcaldy on June 3rd, 1946. However, Southern states ignored the ruling, and Miss Morgan Kirkcaldy's case was a pioneer in civil rights. They ignored the case, but she was awarded the Presidential Citizens Medal from President Bill Clinton in 2001. That's back in the day.
Nice.
On this date, in 1853, Cincinnati, Ohio became the first city to employ full-time firefighters. And Nescafe is introduced on this date in 1938. It was the U.S. Air Force Academy that was established on this day in 1954, and General Hospital premiered on ABC on this date in 1963. Apple Computers, Inc. was launched by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, and Tupac's Against the World is the #1 hit album in America in 1995. Google, happy 20 years with Gmail. All right, yeah, they're celebrating. They introduced Gmail to us on this date in 2004.
Wow.
And there's a few celebrities that are celebrating their birthday, and famous people too.
Hey, David Oyelowo, the highest profile role, was playing Martin Luther King Jr. in Selma back in 2014. You know her from MSNBC, Rachel Maddow, and one of the sons of Diddy, King Combs. Christian Combs is celebrating a birthday. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer and reggae legend Jimmy Cliff is celebrating a birthday, along with one of the world champions in WWE, Randy Orton. You can find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National April Fool's Day. But don't you get fired or canceled, T-Mill, for doing something silly.
All right.
All right. That's Black in the Day, Back in the Day. Tony with T-Mill in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.
Here's your hashtag 94.1 WHRP.
The guy said Tony and T-Mill.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
You must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
he got to get the update. You know, the software update.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
To show the new one.
If you enjoyed yesterday's weather, you're going to like today's weather as well. A high near 81 degrees. It's the weather everybody's been waiting for. However, tomorrow, a severe weather day, so be prepared for that. Listen, everyone's talking about this. This is 27 years strong.
Ooh,
it is the JD Entertainment 27th annual Joe Douglas Old School Blues Festival. It's all going down on Saturday, May 25th, Memorial Day weekend. This is a tradition.
Yes, you got After 7 on stage, the SOS Band, King George, Karen White, Lavelle, Sunshine Anderson, Westlove, Melody Cherie, and they got more. There's too many on the flyer. You got to have more. It's a page 2.
There's a page 2 on it, and we've got your tickets. Going to give you a chance to win those tickets. Who wants to go to the Old School Blues Festival? Tony with T-Mill in the morning, Monday, 1st of April. April Fool's Day. Happy birthday to all the fools. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Golly.
Today's your day.
Every fool
You
needs a birthday.
fish eye fool.
Ooh, wait. See, that's what you do when somebody pull that trick on you this morning. You get to work. You old fish-eyed fool.
Right. That's it right there. It's Monday, our opportunity to spotlight a special small business here in the Tennessee Valley with That's My Business.
Hey, well, if you're looking for some professional window tinting, the best prices and warranty, you have to check out Cody Malone, MC Window Tinting Service. They say your appointment, you can come on in, make sure you leave happy, and get your window tinted, or your SUV, your truck, and ask about more services. So book with Cody Malone, MC Window Tinting Service, and you can check out more information on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
That's 94.1 WHRP.
They couldn't find a month later.
Y'all ain't leaving this house till you find that egg.
I saw some of the video footage of many people who had Easter egg hunts at home. And some of the places they were hiding things, I'm like, for real? Like the egg's like right there. You didn't even make an effort.
Yeah, you just got to hide it in the places that the kids will never look, like their dresser drawer.
Where they didn't fold their socks.
Or under the bathroom cabinet where they never get the cleaning supplies.
Under their bed where they've got all kind of stuff. You didn't know I hid an egg with $100 in it under your bed? It's been there. You graduate from high school. We're going to take your bed apart and
here's your graduation gift. This $100 that we put down last Easter.
Right.
How about that?
Oh my goodness. So a lot of kiddos and some grown folks. They had some grown folks Easter egg hunts as well. People were really getting some good stuff. Easter has taken a whole new page. Have you been watching any of the basketball craziness that's been going on?
It's been so cool.
It's been so good.
Really good. I'll tell you, that's all we did. We just ate, watched some basketball.
Okay.
That's what you got to do.
Congratulations to our girl, South Carolina, Dawn Staley. Her team, again, gets to the top 4 rank. And so they're in. Who's going to win tonight? Everybody's wondering, will we ever have a rematch? Yes, we're going to have a rematch. Iowa and LSU women's basketball tonight. You don't want to miss. Comes with a little bit of controversy. Of course, Coach Mulkey of the LSU team. She's been kind of like they've documenting a lot of things on her. The Washington Post did a story on her. Wasn't that in much favor? The LA Times, who has done an interview, which everybody's talking about, because of the disparaging remarks that they made against LSU. And some people are leaning towards, is it because the team is majority black?
Yeah.
We've got that. And there's all these different comments being made that is not in favor of the women. Dirty debutantes is what they called them.
Evil. Just names that, where are we going with this?
It makes no sense.
And people know what it is. Like, it's not competitiveness. It's not that, that you're trying to out-one on the other team. You're just being blatantly disrespectful. And
this comes on the heels of the game UCLA versus LSU. They called UCLA the Sweethearts versus the LSU villains. Really? This is what we doing? And so now folks are having an issue with some of our black basketball players, mainly the women, who talk a little bit of trash and how they express themselves. It's all in the game. But there's no problem when the lighter, brighter Caucasian sider is saying things. It's only a problem when our African-American, black girls, women are saying something.
Yeah.
And same trash talk.
And at the same time, like, whoever, because they had to rewrite the article's name. And
from the dirty debutantes, and because the coach went in, and so they did something just as worse, calling them villains.
Yeah.
How is that supposed to make a college student feel?
And why would you even, you can write the article and say, this is what the coach said, but I'm not going to name the article. This is not going to be the headline that we're going to put up here just for clicks and everything like that. I don't agree with what she said. So you could put it in the article, but you can also make that headline 1,000 other things different than reiterating and calling them names and calling them, dirty it just don't make sense, man. Like, why give her a mic and let her talk that way?
So, nonetheless, this is the people who are writing articles and putting it out in the newspaper. And, you can have your opinion, but you have to be very careful on how you brand a person and how you characterize a person and how you criticize a person. And so Coach Mulkey is not having it. She's defending her girls as she should, wishing them the best of luck. Tonight's going to be a really good game because you've got Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Look at the ring. They're going back at it later on this evening. Whether you like basketball or not, this is going to be exciting.
The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletale.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Tattletale. Tony's Tattletale. Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sound like it's about to be good.
Right. Don't tell me what I can't do. The next time you make somebody feel uncomfortable at your party, this could happen to you.
Uh-oh.
Beyonce is breaking records in the country genre, and of course, breaking records online. Her new country-inspired album, Cowboy Carter. It ain't a country album. It's a Beyonce album.
Sure is. Get it right.
All right, now she holds the record for the most streamed album in a single day.
Wow. Goodness gracious.
It's a plane. It's a spaceship with Beyonce in it? Oh my gosh. So far, Spotify has said that Beyonce, for the first time, a country album holds this title, a country album.
There you go.
It's not a country album.
It's a Beyonce album.
Hello. Lizzo, however, is not feeling that great these days.
What happened with Lizzo?
Well, you know, Lizzo always talks in riddles. This time, she's got people quite scared and a little concerned because she says, I'm getting tired of putting up with the being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. She was a little emotional on IG last Friday. She says, all I want to do is make music, make people happy, and to help the world be a little better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it.
What?
That's quite concerning.
Yeah, that
in a lot of
really is.
different levels.
Yeah.
You know?
Keep an eye on her.
She says, I didn't sign up for this. I quit.
Oh! Wow. Lizzo.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So we're hoping that she's just basically talking about music and nothing else than that.
Yeah.
It's the word. It's not. It's what I heard. It's just tattletales.
Tony's Tattletales is sponsored by Hello Huntsville, where your heartbeat of the community comes alive. Check out Hello Huntsville at WHRPFM.com. Time for the Alabama Black History Minute with T. Mill.
Today we remember Dr. Charles Drew. Dr. Charles Drew was a famous physician, surgeon, and medical researcher who excelled in the area of blood transfusions. Now, in 1940, Dr. Drew was named as the supervisor for Great Britain's blood plasma program. There was a great need for it to help in the life-saving medical efforts going on with World War II in Europe. Dr. Drew was recruited to organize and administer a pioneering program in the storage and the preservation of blood. Today we remember Dr. Charles Drew.
That's your Alabama Black History Minute with Tony and T. Mill in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
Oh, my mama.
Who made these deviled eggs for Easter?
Oh, my mama.
You know, we were talking off mic about, some of our favorite characters. We was talking about Aunt Edna. Mm-hmm. And there's a lady, I was telling you I was binge watching Martin.
Right.
And they had the old ladies just sitting around a table while they were with Martin's mom.
Okay.
And one of the ladies, Aunt Edna, she said, I give you a tip. Don't eat egg salad. And if you're planning on taking the bus, sucker.
You gotta break the code. Gotta break the code. Of course, Martin now being seen on Netflix, and that's a big deal. You can watch Martin. They say they have over 132 episodes.
Every episode is on Netflix.
Don't have to worry about no commercials.
Nope.
binge watch. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Well, Bun B, Bun B has been making waves in the headlines for his Trill Burgers line. He partnered up with some food connoisseurs in Houston, and they came up with this burger idea.
Okay.
And they wanted to partner with him, and he said he thought it was going to be a good idea after he tasted it, and they created this Trill Burger line. What's these great
in this
burgers.
Trill Burger?
Well, that's the secret. They can't tell us what's in it, but it was basically the smash burger concept.
Right.
And he said it's a real simple burger. It's just the burger, the patty, the bread, and cheese.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, that's it. It's a real. He said he's and Trill sauce. He said they don't put a whole lot of toppings on it.
See, I knew there was something. You can't just give me a piece of meat and bread and cheese and tell me I didn't do nothing to it. Yes, you did.
It's some Trill sauce.
Yes, you did. It's a Trill sauce.
But it's been doing really good. He's been doing really good with it. And they've been traveling all over the world. Well, now they say that the owners, it's a brother and sister that are kind of the founders of this brand. They're now under a lawsuit.
Yikes.
And Bun B is claiming that they misappropriated some of the funds.
Oops.
Now they're saying that
What happened was
Bun B is actually
it ain't me, it's you.
it's not me,
Oh,
it's
my
you.
hell yeah.
So they're pointing fingers back and forth. They're claiming that he's trying to take over the business and trying to erase them from the brand, which is kind of hard to believe because every interview that I've seen him do,
Right.
he always pays respects and let people know, hey, I'm a rapper. I ain't come up with this burger.
When money and coins start getting plentiful and people get a little greed and they get scared and they think, yeah.
Yep. And so Bun showed some receipts. He showed a text message from one of the owners that said that was apologizing because she used $45,000 from one of their other businesses to pay for one of her businesses.
Ooh.
And she's like, hey, and he's like, hey.
I'm going to tell mama, you got caught. It ain't me.
So I hope Bun B and they, fill this out because we want to see this. We want to see Trill Burgers come everywhere.
So really, and I'm like wanting to take a trip, like just fly down to Houston just to taste this Trill Burger.
They say it is worth the trip.
94.1 WHRP invites you to check out Hello Huntsville.
Hello, Huntsville.
Your gateway to Rocket City's vibrancy.
Hello, Huntsville.
Look for the best in activities, neighborhoods, and exclusive insights.
Work with people and hire people that know more than you do.
Hello, Huntsville.
Find out what's happening and be a part of the stories that define Huntsville.
The history of the 10th Cavalry Buffalo Soldiers.
Hello, Huntsville.
Your gateway to Rocket City's vibrancy. Don't miss the next podcast or video experience of Hello Huntsville at HelloHuntsville8L.com or click the link at WHRPFM.com.
On 94.1 WHRP. I don't know about you, but I ain't hating on this weather today.
Enjoy.
81 degrees.
Right. So
barbecue
if you
weather.
have to do some cleanup from yesterday's fun festivities, or if you have yard work or something like that to do, whatever outside stuff you think you need to get done, do it today. Tomorrow, severe weather is on tap. Don't mean to bring you down, but just got to keep you aware. Enjoy today. Well, when I was coming in, there were some light sprinkles. So that's a telltale sign that the weather is definitely going to shift. And we're expecting severe storms in most of lower southern Tennessee, north of Alabama. Yeah.
It can change in any minute.
Yeah.
So just make sure you're keeping updated. Well, check this out, Tony. The Gunnersville police, they had these guys, two guys, rob a jewelry store, Griffin's Jewelers, and these two guys, as they're running away out the jewelry store owner comes out and fires a gun at them, trying to stop them. Well, they get away, but they leave the vehicle in a Lowe's parking lot, maybe a couple miles down the road. The police come to this abandoned car, and they find two women bound and gagged in the vehicle.
They forgot the people they kidnapped.
They left the women kidnapped in the car, and they get away. Well, this happened about a week ago, and now they say that they've arrested the two men that were responsible for this robbery and kidnapping. And the women, get this. Now, this was in Gunnersville where the robbery happened. The women were from Brighton City, which is right outside of Birmingham, like a small town, maybe 2,000 people. And it was their car that they stole. So these men kidnapped them, stole their car, drove to Gunnersville, robbed the jewelry store, and then left them in the parking lot.
So they're in the car minding their own business. These two guys get in, take them for a joyride, basically.
Yep.
Kidnap them, basically. That's a kidnapping. You're going against your will.
Absolutely.
Drive to Gunnersville to rob a bank. Leave the ladies in there. Thanks for the lift. But we're gonna keep you gagged until this is horrible.
And get this, they found the two guys that did this in Birmingham. So they returned to Birmingham, and the police said that they were in a residence, kind of, not boarded up, but barricaded themselves in a residence, and they finally found them back in Birmingham. So this is bizarre.
They're dumb. They're just dumb. I'm glad that nothing happened to the ladies. I know they're terrified, and I know this is going to be one of those emotional things they'll deal with for the rest of their life. Mm-hmm. However, I'm glad that no harm came to them in regards to these idiots that don't even know how to rob a jewelry store.
Or get away.
Get away.
WHRP is your home for today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
Midday Vibe with Kevin Williams. Make sure you check in while you work or running your errands for the day. And are you ready? This time next week, we'll have a solar eclipse.
Nice.
This time next week, everyone will have their solar glasses, and make sure that you do not look in the sky unless you have the proper solar glasses. Very important, especially with our kiddos who don't know. But
real solar glasses, not the ones you got from Temu or the ones you made up at school. Get some real glasses.
Okay. All right, Temu.
Because you know, folks, these will do. These glasses will do.
I'm not in on that one. Insulting people's solar glasses.
I'm just trying to protect your eyes.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Use mine. I used these back in 1975. They still work good.
Oh, my goodness.
Your family been using these glasses
the
for
same ones. These are your great-great-grandmama used these glasses. Ain't nothing wrong with them.
Why are they so big?
Right. Cover your whole eye, your whole face. Well, they say all the states in the U.S. will experience some level of the eclipse, but mostly Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana. I was in Illinois the last time we had an eclipse, which was really, really cool. Like the whole sky went dark. It was a trip, and I forgot it was daytime. I was going around shopping, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-oh.
But anyway, Michigan, Tennessee, along the path. I may have to go across state line to really feel this. But nonetheless, we're going to get a touch of it as well. NASA's excited, and many people are making a big deal of experiencing this. If you've never seen a total eclipse,
this is the one you want to see. They're talking about up to 4 minutes.
That's a long time.
Of total darkness. Mm-hmm. And
this is during the day, folks, if you don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
They're also advising folks that, if you're using cell phones or your electric vehicles, start thinking about charging them up through the day, because they said your electric vehicle, if it ain't holding that charge, and get this, if we needed it, more cell phone interruptions. They're saying this could affect some cell phone outages.
Oh, really? Right.
My phone off.
If it's not global warming, it's NASA.
Tony with T-Mill in the morning. Old school song of the day is coming up on 94.1 WHRP.
Here's 94.1 WHRP.
The morning for your Monday from the weekend. Tony, did you get a chance to see the Freaknik documentary?
No.
Oh, you got to check it out.
Oh.
But the documentary is on Hulu, and one of the people behind that documentary is Uncle Luke.
Oh.
We remember from 2 Live Crew.
Yes.
He is one of the people behind bringing this documentary to life, and his involvement in the Freaknik. But now, people may be surprised to see that he is possibly running for office.
Office of what? Freaknik?
He's going to run in the Democratic Party for the 20th Congressional District. And he says that, hey, listen, I do a lot for this community. And he's calling out some of these names that are running for office. And he's like, all they're trying to do is divide us, and all of these new laws that are happening in Florida. And somebody has got to bring back our community.
Okay.
And they said he has until April 26th to announce if he's going to run, to get his name in there. And if he does, he'll have to do a runoff against Representative Sheila McCormick in August. But they said this would be a very historic moment.
It would be. I hope he does it.
Me too. Like, shake it up a little bit.
When you got people who are running for the presidency that are selling gold tennis shoes and Bibles, I mean, why not?
Gotta have Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke could totally do it.
Well, the demolition crews have been working very hard at the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse that happened nearly a week ago. And there's a lot of different layers to this story. I mean, yes, people cannot get to the other side. However, you think about the many people who can't even work the docks because of this.
Yeah.
Then you have evidently a gas pipe line underneath where the bridge, and so now they're working with the electric gas company to hopefully make sure that nothing leaks, things like that. They're trying to open a portion of that area so other, vessels can come through and make deliveries as quick as possible. So people are out of work. They're trying to get this whole, area cleaned up.
Yeah, and it's going to take a while.
And it's dangerous.
Yeah.
So, and then in Oklahoma, there's a video that surfaced where another ship kind of collided with a bridge.
Goodness
Nothing
gracious.
happened, but it did slide into one of the parts of the bridge there. So what is going on?
They need to start looking at all of these bridges and our routes, for these boats and ships.
And is this happening more than we know?
All right. We're going to have to find out. Motivation and inspiration coming up. Tony with T-Mill in the morning on 94.1 WHRP. 94.1 WHRP. Tony with T-Mill in the morning. Time for some motivation and inspiration.
Yes, just a reminder to embrace the beautiful part of your life. Sometimes we take things for granted, people, circumstances, and things. Embrace the beautiful things that are a part of your life, because life is ever changing. That is your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.